What's going on, everybody? This is Lady Luck here again. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have a new video that I want to check out. This is going to be on, okay, this young lady's name is Bring the Asteroid News. Okay. So she did a video covering Nick Fuentes. I have never heard of him or his content, or I don't know if he's on YouTube. I tried to find his channel, but he posted up a video about Candace Owens. And so Bring the Asteroid News did a reaction, basically, just kind of covering what he was referring to regarding her lawsuit against the Macrons that filed against her. So I have a couple videos. One where I go over the court docket where Candace Owens will be filing a motion to dismiss. She said she wasn't going to do it on Tucker Carlson, but she is going to do it. So I wanted to get to this video. She's checking out Nick Fuentes. Bring the Asteroid News is checking out Nick Fuentes. So before I get started, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the Lady Luck Club. We are growing. We are over 27,500 supporters. I would love to see 30,000 supporters by the end of September, and I cannot make that happen without you all. This channel is going in a new direction, and I'm just blessed and grateful to God and to all of you for being supportive of the platform. We are covering this Candace Owens lawsuit saga. The first time a president of another country decides to file a lawsuit against, a commentator in a while. This is not the first time it's ever happened. It's just first time we've seen this in a while. As far as defamation and the malice behind it, Candace has been given a lot of information that she has just denied and doesn't want to accept. So hit the like button, subscribe, share the content, share the videos, engage in the chat, leave your thoughts below in comments, and let me know what you think. And also, I will be giving information at the end on our partnership with Dr. Squatch, our products, and how you guys can obtain some products if you so desire. Consider becoming a member. Let's get to it. Okay. So make sure you guys check out Bring the Asteroid News. Hey, it's a catchy YouTube channel name. Make sure you guys check her out. He does have some language in here, so warning, it's gonna get real. But let's get to it. And make sure you guys give her channel some support and like the video as well. Let's go.
Has Candace Owens said anything about JD Vance?
No, she hasn't. So we're gonna get into. I just want to, we're gonna finish that clip. I just want you to see though that let's just get right into it as far as her catalog goes. I just didn't even know that he said that, so that's why I'm like laughing because I'm like, yo, like bro, he didn't even go back. All right, so when you go on her little, let me be respectful, all right? Because one thing I'm not is delusional. So there's nothing little about her channel. So I'm not crazy. I will not gas you up and start saying things like that. She has 4.5 million, subscribers. And look, I am not a bitter Candace Owens hater. No, I'm just Johnny come early to the Candace Owens grift. I've been calling that for a long time. But anyway, when you look on the thing here, definitely not seeing anything about JD Vance. No, definitely nothing about Palantir. So I thought that was pretty interesting. When he said that, I was like, let me go check and see. And yeah, she hasn't.
Even more, I mean, has she ever said anything about the first lady here, Melania Trump? I've never heard her say a negative word about Melania Trump. And Melania Trump gets compared to, a man all the time. I'm not saying Melania Trump is a man. I'm just saying there are news outlets and, articles and, social media clips that have compared Melania Trump to being a man. She didn't take that and run with it and create an 8-part series from it. So, it's why the French first lady, just leave her alone.
Plus, she responds to that video that of him talking about her doing that. So let's go back and watch that, and we'll look at her response. Let's get right into it.
Okay. She's done a 6-hour series on the president of France. Okay, whatever you think about that crazy stuff, it is what it is. J.D. Vance has been the vice presidential nominee for a year and change. Has she done a show on that yet? How about a series on Vance, Candace? I'd love to see her do some investigation on Vance. Use your platform for good, dummy. Macron's got nothing to do with us. Who even cares? Oh, Macron is a sex weirdo? Okay, it's France. Hello.
And that's the thing. If I just cut it off real quick. That's the thing. That is my argument in this situation. Look, there are people on Twitter who are, by the way, guys, please excuse my appearance tonight. And the description is in the link tonight at 9:30. I am going to go live and I'll look better than this. Okay, I promise y'all. I hate the ponytail look. I really just do. But, you know, like, this is my real hair. So it, not that you ask or even care, but whatever. Like, but it, you know, it has to be like blown out in order for it to like lay right if I put it flat. So whatever. Anyway, but I'll look better tonight. So, anywho, and thank you to everybody.
Be yourselves, okay? It's YouTube. As genuine as you are, as genuine as people will take you and your content and your platform. So,
watching, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you want to continue to support, you could hit the join and to join, you know, for memberships. But I am going live tonight, 9:30. Link is in the description. Okay, this time for real. Okay, so. Yeah, that was my thing. There's these people who follow me on Twitter who are like, oh, you know, you just go after Candace only because of Nick. And I'm like, oh, because I don't like the Brigitte Macron series. You know, think about like being maybe a smaller creator, whatever you want to call
it. You know, and most of that stuff isn't even true she's saying about him. Distinction without a difference, even if it is. Okay, he's a freak. Talk about our vice president controlled by Palantir. Talk about our vice president who is a puppet of Silicon Valley. Rehabilitate Harvey Weinstein, attack Macron. How about do a show about our vice president who is like the Antichrist puppet? Hello? Will she do that, or is she going to do another show about Blake Lively and fucking Brad Pitt? I mean, seriously, you dumbass. Anyway, and look, I could talk to her that way because she wants to play in the man's game. You know? Equal rights, equal fight.
He does not spare her at all. And I think one of the things that, you know, I'm just going to say Asteroid News and Nick Fuentes is saying is, you know, basically you're sitting here trying to mind the business of a first lady of another country and the leader of another country that you don't reside in. It's none of what they do have anything to do with the United States. And there are more pressing topics and issues and discussions that Candace could speak about on her platform that would shed a lot of light. And yes, she does have 4.5 million supporters and followers. So that brings forth a bigger influence. And it would resonate with more people. This whole thing with the Macrons is just out of control. And now that we know she's filing a motion to dismiss, because at the end of the day, Candace is not an attorney. And she's listening to her attorney at the very least, because let's just say she really was trying to be stubborn and bullheaded. She wouldn't allow her attorney to file that motion to dismiss, even though she told everyone in the media that she would not do that. She does not understand how these things work in the court of law. She has not gone to law school. So even if she gives her input, and let's say her attorney doesn't agree, she could just fire them and get new attorneys or represent herself as pro se. Not that anyone would advise that, but she could. But the reason why this is happening is because she is following the lead of her attorneys who know this can't go on forever. And this matter has to be taken seriously. This is in a court of law, and they are not for play. I don't care who wrote any books. No one who wrote that book made Candace say the things that she said on her platform. The author, the two French journalists, none of those people forced her to cover this story. She did so on her own volition, on her own accord. And now she's paying the price for it on her own accord. So don't sit here and try to give another grown woman with 4 children a pass by saying, well, it's not just her. It was the book writer. It was the 2 French journalists. They did it as well. They said it as well. Doesn't matter. She chose to pick up this story. She chose to go run with it. She chose to purport an opinion, a theory to be a fact about something that is based on biology and science and human anatomy, to which she had zero proof to show that the first lady of France, Brigitte Macron, was born a man. She has zero irrefutable evidence, and they are not required to give up their DNA to try to debunk her nonsense because she didn't know how to quit. So that's my spill on that. Let's keep going.
I'm so tired of these women. They get in politics. They want to do a show. They want to talk a lot of shit. They want to play in the man's game. And then you hit them back and they go, I'm just like a stupid mom. I'm just like a mom. I don't know how computers work. Listen, Toots, then shut the fuck up and take care of the kids.
Oh, no.
You know, people don't like the way I talk to her. She goes, oh, some gentleman you are. Sorry, you're in the man's game.
Listen, first of all, Toots, I haven't heard Toots in at least 6 years. Like, and I'm going to use it. Listen, Toots. I can't even take it. But he's right. She does do that. Like, she'll go in hard and be like, I mean, I didn't even know that, like, you were gonna attack me and you attacked me. It's like, girl, yo, you stop, yo. I've been calling that out about her for a long. Like, I'm not gonna keep saying that. That sounds like, watch me, please watch me. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like I'm begging, so I'm not gonna keep saying that. But it is, he's right though. That is what she does. That's exactly what she does. Furthermore, there was something else that he said. Oh my God, I forgot. I did.
Equal rights, equal fights. She was at home breastfeeding the kids. I'd be nothing but nice. I'd be nothing but a gentleman. You want to be at home, you want to play with the kids and all that, that's fine. That's terrific. Good for you. You want to play in the man's game, different story. Can't have it both ways. She's going to be on the internet attacking everybody, calling everybody names. I'm a serious journalist. Then you talk trash back. Oh, me, I'm just a little mom. Oh, what's the president of France suing a mom for? Oh, you're a mom now? Oh.
Let's not forget her crying out to President Trump for help when he called her and told her to shut up. In so many words. I'm just summing it up, okay? But he called her and said, can you please give it a rest about the First Lady of France? Can you give it a rest? It doesn't matter if she refuses to read the appellate court hearing document from the two French journalists as to why the ruling was overturned in the appellate court when they appealed their lawsuit against Brigitte Macron and her brother. If she refuses to read the court documents, then she's not trying to get to the truth of the matter. She continues to dig a hole deeper for herself. She's already talking about doing season 2 of Becoming Brigitte. Season 2. The conspiracy theories are out of control when at the end of the day, the only irrefutable evidence that you need, Candace, to prove whether or not anyone is born a man or a woman is called DNA. And you can't get that. You can't demand blood work or the blood of the First Lady. Or even saliva. No one owes you that. And I think that's what she needs to understand here. Her husband needs to sit down and talk to her and say, this is becoming a headache, girl. You're getting on my nerve. Because at some point, our 4 children are going to watch all these videos you've done. You don't have the irrefutable evidence you need to prove anything, Candace. And you're not entitled to that. So the photos, the birth announcement, the things that they've sent you, you're going to have to be appreciative of that and say, you know what? I guess I'm going to have to make do with this. But she has an issue with all of the exhibits, all of the evidence that they've sent. The statements, she wanted an interview. They said, no, we don't owe you that. She sent them questions. She said, they said, no, we don't owe you that. Then she got upset, threw her attitude when they filed the lawsuit. But she forgets the fact that they sent her sufficient evidence that a jury could easily deem to be admissible in court and satisfactory to meet for the Macrons to meet their burden, which is a preponderance of the evidence. Is it more likely than not? And of course, malice. She did what she did with a complete reckless disregard of the truth, and she refuses to correct the record, despite all that they sent her to do that. Candace, you are a mother. You have 4 children. You're going to have to move on, girl. Let's go.
Okay. And with the grandpa stuff, give it a rest. Your grandpa's tired, sweetheart. He's tired. Doing a lot of heavy lifting for you. If they only knew my grandpa, shut the fuck up about your grandpa. He's tired. Give him a rest. Oh, he's bringing him up. Shut up. And
I felt like, I know. Oh, you agreed. I don't care because she did, and I was gonna retweet it, but I was like, you know what? Let me just chill. I don't even go after her as much because again, I do not exist to just be anti Candace at all. Okay, and frankly, I found a lot of it funny, but what I can't stand is the manipulation to the people who are watching her. Look,
Mhm.
the Brigitte Macron thing. The girl looks in the camera and says, "You bring your DNA to me. I will send my doctor to you. You give him your
Yep.
DNA." That's fighting words, man. White people are not.
I'll tell you exactly what she said. I'll send my doctors to go out, get a little blood, take care of this real quick. That's exactly what she said. And I played that clip in at least 2 videos that I've covered on Candace Owens. Candace, you did say that you want your doctor to fly out, get a little blood, take care of this real quick. No, you know that you would not get that. It's invasive. It's a violation of their medical privacy. And then it's still considered their personal property. You're trying to get blood out of somebody's body, and for what? And then to say, "Oh, the blood is botched. It's not the blood of the first lady." And oh no, this I don't think that the correct tests were used. It's always going to be some dumb theory where you're sitting here trying to debunk someone's whole livelihood, someone's entire existence. You've already taken away her motherhood by saying she did not give birth 3 times. You've already tried to debunk her from being a mother and a grandmother. You're trying to literally write this woman out of existence. Do you know how reckless that is, Candace? It is reckless and dangerous to sit here and to try to eradicate a human being from existing. And it's soulless. It's soulless and it's heartless because she has family. She has people that love her. She has people that grew up with her, know who she is. And you're trying to eradicate that with your nonsense and your buffoonery. It's ridiculous.
That's like, like, are you serious? My Dico, who are you talking to? Who are man? Me, I'd have been Brigitte. I'd have got behind the camera and been like, "Who is this nappy head?" Okay, all right, just like you gonna climb up and talk to me. You, there no edges. Okay, I know I'm a petty black woman when I want to be. Okay, I gotta be one right now. But the difference is that I don't deny it when I'm being petty. All right. And then to the other point again, like you have a lot of people watching you, and
before I finish out this video, I just wanted to remind you all that Candace is seeking a dismissal. So if you look at the case docket, case number is N as in Nancy 25 C as in cat -07-194. And as you all can see here at the bottom, you got the Macrons, you have the attorney, you have Candace Owens, you have the attorneys for the defense. And I just want to get down and just rub this in. This is me refreshing the court docket to see if there's been any updates to it. So far, no updates as of August 26th. But as you all can see here, August 25th, letter for judicial review from Candace's attorney, Catherine L. Mowry. Here you go. Respectfully requesting an extension of page and word limits on briefing for a motion to dismiss. And then that motion should have 2 exhibits attached, Exhibit A and Exhibit B. This is all for her to get a motion to dismiss. She's going to be filing a motion to dismiss. So for her to continue to say that she had the facts and it's just so compelling and that she was not going to be seeking a dismissal, it's mighty funny how she's listening to her attorney and understands that the world of YouTube and even the court of public opinion will not have much credibility when it comes to the court of law. And it is the court of law where Candace knows she can't go in there and act like a complete buffoon. That's all I have for today, you all. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Nick Fuentes is something else. I wish I could find that video by itself on YouTube. I don't know if he has a channel, but that was absolutely amazing. And well done to Asteroid News. Well done for the commentary. You guys make sure you check out the description where the Dr. Squatch products will be tagged for you guys to purchase. It goes towards the channel. and I do receive a commission from that. So thank you all so much for the support. Hit the like button, subscribe to the Lady Luck Club, and until the next one, Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.